Hi everybody, today I'm going to walk you step by step through Dojo Software. First, just sign up. You put in your email address, you put in a password, you're going to get an email, and then you can sign in. The minute you sign into Dojo, you can see that it's going to step by step walk you through it. We're going to start with Studio Settings. Now, in Studio Settings, you can select, obviously, your language, and you can upload your own logo. Then everywhere is your own logo. You get in all your business information into it, your address, your website, the street, the telephone number, and also your country. This is very important. And if you choose the United States, for example, choose your time zone. Okay, then we save that. We're going to walk into documents. These are your documents, these are like your terms and conditions that will be sent to your students when they sign up. We also have different templates that you can use. Please don't change the first name and last name because that's hard-coded, but you can change any of the text you want. We have several different templates for you to try. You can use all of the templates or none. It doesn't make any difference. We have snippets. That's not available now. It will be available later, okay? Now, the next step is the SEPA settings. Now, SEPA is only for Europe. If you're in Europe and you want to book out of people's bank account number, you can do this. But for now, we're going to set up your Stripe settings. This is one of the things I'm most proud of, your own Stripe settings, okay? And it's really important that you do this correctly. So I'm going to walk you through it. It's pretty easy. You're just going to put in your own keys. So you set up your own Stripe account, okay? And once you set up your own Stripe account, you're going to very simply click on that link and you're going to go to your API keys. Now you're going to see here in your Stripe account your API keys. Now you're going to have two API keys that you're going to use, okay? A restricted key and you're going to create a new key as well. Very simple. You just click on create a new key. That'll do it. And you're going to use our own integration, yeah? And you're going to click on that. Once you click on your own integration, it's going to show up what you're going to need to press to write, okay? Customers, products, prices, subscriptions, payment methods, checkout sessions, and payment intents. These all need to be set to write. This is very important. If you miss one, it won't work. So I'll put the list up here again. You'll need to check this, but make sure you are putting in those 7 methods, okay? You don't need any more. We can try some new stuff later if you want, where you're giving rebates, codes, and stuff like that. But right now, just use customers, products, price, subscription, payment methods, checkout sessions, and payment intents, okay? Those all need to be set to write. Then you give it a name, for your new key for API. And then you just copy your keys. Now take a look. This is really important. You're in the sandbox. So these keys are test mode. So it doesn't matter what you do right now. You're just testing to make sure it works properly. So make sure your keys say test on them. We'll go live later. But once you've seen that, okay, this works properly, then we just take the test API keys and we put them into Dojo Software. So you scroll down below and then you can see we have all those 7 things that need to be put in. We've already clicked them all to write. Now we're going to put in our keys, okay? The keys is written right there, so you can just copy the key, very simple, and then you paste it into Dojo, okay? Very simple. That's all you need to do. You have 2 keys, and both should be starting with test, okay? Once we've done that, we've copied both those keys. Very simple again. Copy, put it into Dojo. There we go, and scroll to the bottom. And connect Stripe. That's it. That's all you needed to do to connect your Stripe account. All right, we're going to continue on. All right, we've got the Stripe account. We'll do PayPal and cash savings at the later point when it works. You can go live and you'll create live keys, okay? So these are just testing keys right now. Next, we're going to set up a location. Click there, set up our location. We got the name, we got the address, we got the city. We have everything that we need to do. It's very simple. It's not complicated at all. Just put in your features, and then the most important thing is coming now. There we go. And we're going to scroll up, and here we go. We are going to put it in from a 24-hour clock into an AM PM clock for all of my American friends. So you can choose whatever clock you want. If you want to use 24-hour, you still can. You just attach it to all. Then we go down, we're going to be closed on Sundays, and let's say we're just going to be open from like 9 in the morning to whatever time on Saturdays. We're going to save that. And as you can see, our times are in there and they're saved. All right, let's go back. Now we're going to check out our courses. We're going to add a course. You can add as many courses as you want. It's very, very simple. Make a course, give a course description. You're going to choose the location. Now, if you have different locations. You can choose the different locations if you added more locations. Simply just save that. And now we have the courses. Let's go back. Now we're going to do our trainers. All right. So please put quick add in there. It's a lot simpler. So we're going to add our first trainer and make sure that toggle is quick add so he doesn't have to confirm it. Now you can even give this person admin modus or trainer modus. It's up to you. And where's that trainer working? Save that. And now we have Chuck Norris in our location. All right. Now we're going to add some training times. Very simple, self-explanatory. Just move it down and click onto when your training times are for that course. Each course can have a different training time. You can have multiple training times. It doesn't matter. Multiple courses, multiple days. You just fill it all in. Very simple. And you just save it. And then you can see the courses are on that day. Once again, very simple. Now, joining fees. Joining fees are very special. Now, because each joining fee is different. For example, you have your initial joining fee, maybe with a uniform, right? But that's just a one-time payment. But maybe you have yearly fees, like fees for the trainers or so once a year. You put them in there, and then you put in the training fee, and then you say, is it recurring? Yes. Is it yearly, quarterly? And what day is it recurring on? Let's say for this example, all our training fees are going to be on 1st of January. What that means is that on the 1st of January every year, you can see that we will book a training fee. Okay, next we're going to move to equipment. Equipment also, you can add equipment. You just put in the, let's say, karate uniforms. You can put in as much equipment as you possibly can. You're going to say how many units you have and when we should inform you when we went below that limit and what the price is. You just select it. For this example, I'm going to use 1, but you can put 100 products in there. It doesn't make any difference. Now we have our equipment. Now let's move to our memberships. You're going to have different membership plans. These will not have a joining fee on them. These will just be your monthly. Is it a weekly fee? Is it a monthly fee? Is it a yearly fee? You decide. You decide your price. Once again, very easy. How long is the membership and how long does it extend after the first membership time is over? Then you see that you've added it. You can have as many memberships as you want and you'll see them in there. Next, we're going to go to belt levels. Belt levels is very simple. Once again, what course is it? What belt level of it? Now, I like to start with white because then we know that's a first trial training and the person can just start with 1. And then my next belt level, let's say, is going to be belt level number 2. It's yellow and that's going to require how many trainings? Let's say 10 trainings, right? And then we just save those. You had all of your belts in there and then they're all saved. All right, let's go back. Now, the next is you're going to see your calendar. Your calendar is going to show you everything that's happening on that day. How many people are coming for a trial, how many people are there, what courses are happening. Now, booking, this is only for Europe. Americans, you're going to just use your Stripe backend. Statistics are going to be filling up and you're going to love that feature. It's one of my favorite. All right, now let's go to our teachers and our trainers. And I'm going to show you how that works. Also, once again, incredibly simple. We're going to start a new trial. We're just going to put in all the information about the new trial student, their birthday, and all the information that you need to give about this person. All you put in, it's very self-explanatory. And you just put in all that information. That's going to be the snippet later, but right now we're just staying with this system that you put it in manually. Okay, add the course, add the training time, and add the trainer, right? And then you just save that. That's it. Now we're going to move over. That person moved from a, now it's a trial student, and we're going to try it, and we're going to add the emergency contact details, save that. Membership, save that. Belt level, save that. Let's go to the membership now. Now we're going to set that membership. We're going to say the starting date. Okay, let's say today. Is it a monthly recurring payment or is it a weekly recurring payment? That's up to you. And you can choose the next time you're going to book it. All right, so it doesn't have to be each month, but you can always select a different day. We're adding our joining fees, we're adding our products. Now we're going to see the entire, everything together. Looks all good. We're going to choose our payment method, and for you that is credit cards. So we're going to give in this credit card. For this example, always use 42424242424242 in testing, yeah, and give a date in the future and a fake 123 code at the end. What this will do is now we saved it, we've created a membership, we've created a subscription, we go back, the person is now a member. Now we go into our Stripe and we can take a look right now that this person, yeah, we're still in test mode, so we haven't booked any money and we used a fake credit card with the 424242. Once we've done that, it all works, we're all happy, you go back and you make a live key, right? Live key, and when you're happy that it's all working, you just switch from test mode, that means you leave the sandbox, and you create a live key. It's that simple. And Now you're using Dojo Software and you're not paying anybody anything else. There we go. And now we're in live mode. And we're going to go down and we're going to create another restricted key, but this time in live mode. We're going to create that restricted key in live mode. And when you've created that restricted key in live mode, once again, customers, products, price description, payment methods, checkout sessions, and payment intents, all of right. Then you're going to copy that key. And then you're going to put the live keys now into Dojo. Okay? See how we're going to do this again? Same thing as ever. Call it your name, call it live. Make sure you are hitting those 7 things. Once again, I cannot say this enough. If you miss one, it will not work. Okay, so select everything to right in your sandbox. Once everything's set and right in your sandbox, customers, products, prices, subscription, payment methods, checkout session, payment intents. Okay, they must all be written, all be selected to right in your live key. And once again, we're going to select that, copy the key, go OK. We're confirming it's you, created the live key, we've copied the live key. I haven't showed you that on mine. You're going to go back in, and now you're going to put it, now see, go to live mode. There you go. Scroll down. We have selected all those things. Now instead of test keys, it's going to say live. And that's how you know that it's working. You put your keys in, and you're now connected live to Stripe.